Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I will be interviewing the head developer, well one of them, of Anime Spirits. On Discord he goes by the name Harry, and in the background of the video I will be having Anime Spirits gameplay of me doing the brand new Sukuna and Gojo duo dungeon. So with that being said, everybody, welcome Harry. Harry, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good.
So, would you like to introduce yourself to us real quick?
I'm the head developer for Anime Spirits, I guess, for the entire Takuman Productions as well. So, I run the other games we're making as well.
Okay. So, I went through a community tab and also did ask people in the Discord server some questions. Never ask them questions because all they want to know is drop percentages.
Yep.
But we did get some actual questions. So a while ago, Takla said you guys were are like working on a story mode. Is story mode still going to happen?
To be honest, I don't think so. He's not said much about it since, and that's kind of the problem with that right now. Like, yeah, I mean, like, if we get the assets and how it wants to look, we can make it. But I think he's dropped the idea, to be honest.
Fair enough.
It could come,
okay.
I don't know. He could change his mind, but right now, yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it's not in production now.
Okay, so that's more like a future preference thing.
Yeah, it could come, but right now we're working on 2 other games as well as Anime Spirits, so it's a lot going on.
Okay, so another mainly asked question: will materials ever be tradable?
Oh, like awakening items?
Yeah.
Well, we decided that we probably wouldn't do that because we don't want to just like people getting ult in and just boost their friends instantly to max. It has to be some sort of farming.
Yeah.
So that was the reason we didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
It's also like on trading as well. I also added tax onto gems as well because the thing is, it's like because the game is so like it's a year old now. There's so many gems in the game that we need more ways to get rid of them. Otherwise, people are just gonna have unlimited basically.
Yeah, it's actually a good thing that you added tax because then that would probably be a lot more overpowered for trading.
Yep, and it's just we need ways to get rid of gems. I mean, to be honest, we need more ways to get rid of gold as well. So you always need like a gold or a gem sink.
Yeah. And so that'll bring me into the next question. Will gold ever be tradable?
I don't think we're going to make gold tradable. Like, the thing is, I put gems because it's a more valuable resource. So that's why I added them into the trade. So it would give items a price and the game can start getting its own market. Because before, obviously in trading, you can trade anything but like souls, you know? So there was no actual value to anything, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so that takes us out of the community questions. Now here are questions that I came up with. So, okay. What got you into developing?
It was, to be honest, it was just a random time I was playing a fighting game and I was like, I'm sure I could make this and I could probably make this better. So a couple years back, I just started a game and I actually released that. Well, I put the game into like testing and stuff and it did all right actually.
Dang.
But I worked on that game for probably about a year because I was also learning how to develop as well as I was making the game.
All right. Okay. So, what was your favorite thing to work on in Anime Spirits?
Favorite thing to do. God, let me think. To be honest, I liked making at the start of the game when we were first adding in like the transformations. You know, we had it was Goro, the lightning guard guy. Like that was it was. I've never really like worked with big models like that, so it was fun to like have like an animated flying model, and it got me to learn how to script for mobile and Xbox a lot better, because obviously I had to make control for those.
Yeah. Okay, now the counter opposite. What was your least favorite update you had to work on?
Least favorite update. God, let me think. What was the most annoying thing to add? I mean, trading was kind of annoying to add because it was just a lot of testing on my own. I think maybe that. I think, to be honest, actually, the thing I dislike the most is making, you know, the souls with the stand characters when you have them behind you. God, I don't enjoy making those because it's a lot of extra work.
Dang.
I wouldn't say it's harder, but it's like you gotta think on some of them. You have 3 stands behind you, and a single move might actually be 3 moves in one. So it's like I'm making like 9 moves in one move set.
Oh. Okay. So, how did you first meet Takla?
Oh, sorry. God, I've been doing development for a bunch of people for a while, and at that point, I was just getting recommended around to people. And one of my friends, they just recommended me to Taklaman, and I first just did a commission for him, and he liked that my stuff worked well and it was fast, so he tried to offer me a position on the team.
Oh.
But that was, God, that must have been about 1.5 years, or maybe nearing 2 years. 2 years ago.
Dang. Okay.
Those originally ragdolls instead of anime spirits. That's why I added.
Oh.
Like you would, if you killed like a bandit, they would get ragdolled, and you have to run over and finish them off. That used to be an old system, but it was slow, so we got rid of it.
Okay. So, what would you say your like favorite drink is?
My favorite drink. Ah, man, to be honest, I just drink water, or like some sort of electrolyte drink.
Okay. That's fair enough. Okay, so this is my first time asking like one of these questions on an interview, but do you prefer old school music or the newer music?
Like, how old school are we talking?
Like, let's go like 1990s and past.
Yeah, I listen to a bunch of songs around that era. I kind of, most of the stuff I listen to, especially when I'm developing, is like house songs from like the 2000s or like older. But it's just, I don't know. I've always done it, and it's always, I guess it helps me concentrate somehow.
But yeah, that's a good answer to that. Okay, so what is your like favorite car or like dream car?
My favorite car, to be honest, it's I kind of want to get like a Mark 1 Mazda MX-5. I think you call them Miatas or something in America. In Europe, you call them Mazdas. Is a really small Japanese car. People use it for drifting, and it has like headlights that like pop up. They must look like little frog eyes. It's a really stupid car, but it's a fun car.
Okay, so back to Anime Spirits questions. What is your favorite update category to work on?
Well, for me, I mainly do the movesets, so I will add like small other things, but most of like the smaller other things added are done by one of the one other scripter. But I will do like the whole moveset, I guess.
So basically, the question, I should have probably put this into better words. What is your favorite category? Do you like working on the specs, the fighting styles, the swords, the souls?
Oh man, like probably the specs, just because it's only 2 skills, and I can just like spend a lot of time on 2 skills if I'm doing specs. So we generally release 2 at a time, you know.
Alright. Okay. What is your favorite anime?
Gosh, I got asked this the other day. I don't know. This is the thing, I've watched quite a few. I mean, it's gonna be like super fucking everybody's like says it's really common. It's probably Naruto, just because I watched that when I was a little kid, you know, or Dragon Ball Z. Just because they're the things I first ever watched when I was a little kid.
Alright. So, is there any anime you really, really want to add into Anime Spirits?
God. I think like Mob Psycho one's probably pretty cool. Just because you would have all those, you'd be able to do really cool effects with that, and loads of like just changing of colors of the screen and stuff, and like impact frames and stuff. I think you could do really cool ones with Mob Psycho, just because of the art style of that anime.
Alright. So, do you like working on the standalone souls?
Just this normal souls, like without the stands and stuff.
So standalones is like the Maharaga Awakened thing, the Ito Itachi soul, where you have to have the transformation on.
Oh, the transformation, yeah. I mean, they're about the same as a normal soul, to be honest. Like, all I'm doing is like increasing the size of the player, but like otherwise it's basically the same thing.
Alright. So, when would we probably expect a new planet to come to space in Anime Spirits?
God, I actually can't answer that. It's down to Taikaman to ask one of the builders, because it's very easy for us to add a new island if we have the assets, but it's down to Taikaman to get one of the builders to do it. Basically, that's it.
Okay. Let's move on over to some never have I ever questions, because apparently I wanted to put these in the podcast. Okay, have you ever gotten a famous person's signature?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, got Lewis Hamilton. He's a F1 driver.
Okay. Now, I've asked this on a podcast before. Have you ever cheated on a test?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah. It was like a Spanish like thing, and you could take notes in, and I just like put shit in like an order that I would know, and just like made a whole sentence from it.
Oh.
that was about it. Yeah.
Okay, have you ever like stolen from a friend on accident? Or on purpose, who knows?
No. I wouldn't do that type of thing. I don't think I've done it on accident either.
Okay. What do you prefer more? Like, if you had to choose, like, life or death situation, would you prefer coffee or tea?
Seems like it's aimed at me because I'm British. Is this?
And yes, the last podcast I did ask a British person this exact question.
I mean, to be honest, it's like I like both, probably about the same, but with coffee, it does sometimes like make my stomach go bad. So I'd probably tea just because of that.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're like on par with being the same.
That's fair enough. Okay, let's. So, is there any like future projects that you would say is going to be better than Anime Spirits?
Well, we are bringing out a tower defense game, which is like, the thing is, it's like it might be better in the sense that it's like it's gonna have like nicer UI and maybe a nicer map than Anime Spirits, but obviously not all people like that type of game. So I would say in certain terms of like certain assets, it might be a bit better, but it depends if people like that more. And I'm also releasing one of my own games that people might like, so I'm releasing a bow fighting game, and it's just an arcade bow game, different game modes, you get power-ups and stuff.
Oh.
So that one I got really nice assets for that too. So
in
terms of assets,
that one's gonna be interesting.
In terms of assets, it might be better in certain aspects, but like I would say gameplay, it's really down to the player, isn't it? What they enjoy.
Okay. Will there be any more returns from the Berserk anime?
I hope so. I thought we would have done an awakening. I'm not sure if it's come up in voting, but all our updates are done through votes. Well, it's kind of chosen by Takaman. You get like 5 choices, but I'm sure it's turned up in votes before, like an awakened version of Berserker.
It has.
Yeah, it's just not won the votes, so that's probably why we've not seen it. Maybe we get in votes again, it may win, but it really depends on the votes. Yeah, it's not like Gojo or Sukuna, some like I've made about like 50 versions of each, you know. Jesus.
Bro is sick and tired of JJK updates.
I am. It's just continuous, and it's like, God, the one Takada got me to do when it was like young Gojo or something, and it was like one of his moves was the failed reversal red. I was like, there's no way. God, it was, I don't know. He loves his Jujutsu Kaisen updates, Takada does.
So, bringing us on to the next question, what is an anime you really don't want to work on for a while for Anime Spirits?
Yeah, probably not anymore JJK, because I think we've done like every single character, and it's like, well, most of them, and we've just done multiple versions of them. There's like a few Itadori souls. There's quite a few Gojo. There's quite a few Sukuna.
Yeah.
We have Toad.
I'm still waiting for my Itadori and Sukuna fighting style.
Oh my god. No more. God.
Bro's gonna hunt me down if he sees Itadori and Sukuna fighting style.
God, the only other things as well is like some of the fan-made stuff is like the fan-made souls or something, you know, the ones where it's like we had Cosmic Saitama, and in my mind, when I looked at all the VFX for that, I was like, surely this should be like an awakening for that Cosmic Garo guy. You know? But I guess we got it as Saitama for some reason.
Yeah, I tried recommending Takla a Thanos sword.
Thanos sword. I mean, we did do something non-anime. We did Wukong, didn't we? So,
yeah, so
there's a chance.
Man, I really want to see a Thanos sword in the game. So you're just gonna have a gauntlet on your hand.
It would fit like all the big attacks, I guess, if you had the Infinity Gauntlet.
Because I was thinking, since there's space now, you can make like his home planet Titan.
That is true. Yeah, when we did Wukong, it was a cool thing, but it was way too small, because obviously it was like based on the game, not actual Wukong. So it was like the attacks were very small for the normal attacks of anime spirits, so it just didn't do that well.
Well, personally, I just want to chuck a moon at people, so.
Yeah, we could do stuff like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's no like limitations with that. Just what wins voting. Has there been another voting recently? Oh no, it was still the duo.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for another voting. I think next update's probably gonna be a sword, if I'm correct. I'm just guessing.
We do try alternate unless it's like I guess it's something.
Specs.
Yeah, it's something big, like, or it's something hype at the time. We might just make it anyway, and just. But otherwise, yeah, we normally try alternate between them a little bit at least.
Yeah, because I've been needing a new sword to match my Sukuna and Gojo soul. Gotta match it now.
I'm not sure. I don't like some. I'll suggest stuff to Tag Man you normally put into the voting, but I don't do it too often.
Yeah. Well, what do you think the last thing you suggested was to be put in the voting?
God, what did I ask for? It was when there was a recent. Oh yeah, it was when Kaiju number 8 was like first came out, and it was quite like there's a lot of people watching it. I just said like you should probably put that in the game. I think
that did come to the game, so
yeah. Well, I mean, most of the things I tend to put in does put in, but it's just because like if I see like an anime that's like doing well and it's like a new one, it's normally a good idea to add it just for like the sake of getting more players.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's basically the reason for it. So it depends. Like I will suggest things if it's like a really popular thing, and I'm like, you should probably put this in now and not wait, because then the hype of it might die down.
Okay.
Because I was actually the one who got JJK first put in, and now I'm like paying for it by like making hundreds of millions of souls of JJK characters.
Yeah, just wait till you have to do the Riki Gojo and Duke a Duo Soul.
Dude, I can't believe the fucking Freaky Gojo was even a thing. But yeah, I first got it added, and then I remember I think the reason Timeline keeps adding them is because the game got like, we went up to nearly 4,000 players when we first added it or something. So yeah, I think that's why he releases them, because it normally does get us like a good player boost.
So what would your opinion on a Mahito Soul be?
I mean, like, at least it's a new character. That's all I can say. No.
At least it's not another Sukuna.
Yeah, I mean, that throw would be too bad.
So, the real question is, do you have like just given like an estimate of when you think we'll probably get like a new race or something?
To be honest, he didn't add them. Like, Timer didn't add them for ages, and the last time we did get a new race, and like,
I think it was the Gojo race.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, we need to get a new race in, because we haven't had one for so long. So yeah, I could probably like say to him and be like, yeah, we need a new racing, because it's not hard to add one.
I'm just saying, Race Awakenings.
It's true. Could be doing something like that. We've had like a lot of ideas like this, but it really depends at the end of the day, like what Takuma wants to add. Because I will sometimes just add stuff in myself, but it's normally me putting quality of life stuff in.
Yeah.
So, like, I added in with the inventory. I added in the categories, just out like because he never suggested it. So I was like, I just go do stuff, and I also added in categories for trading, and also when I added in gems trading, that wasn't any. I just added that in myself. I just put it in.
That trading search bar has saved my life so many times.
There's a lot of stuff like quality of life things. It's like I just kind of just did myself.
So, when do you think, like an estimate of when we might get a Christmassy update?
There is a plan to do one. I have spoke to Takman about it. It probably will be in the next like week or two. I've told him about it, but it also depends when he gets assets. Like I keep saying, like he needs to get the stuff for it to give to me.
My guess, if it's something like the Halloween update, it's gonna be like weeks before Halloween or something. Weeks before the actual Christmas day or something.
Yeah, we'll do it
with the Halloween.
We'll do it before because it just gives more time, and then maybe like I don't know, we may do a Christmas Day update, but it depends, like because I might not even be around to be on my computer on Christmas Day. Because obviously I would have to get on and do shit.
Wait till we get a 4-part Christmas update.
But I think we're probably gonna have a shop that is like the Halloween one we did.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
We will probably bring back one of the Christmas islands, because when we did that on the first Christmas of Anime Spirits, there was a Christmas island and a boss for it. That's where we had the ice sword and I think some other stuff dropped. So we'll probably have a limited soul or sword or fighting style. One of those.
Yeah, more limited time accessories that people will overprice like usual.
Yeah, no. Get that in there.
Like, I'm not trying to sell my liver for Santa gloves.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's one good thing about getting limited things. It does make it like there's rarer and like cooler items to try and get, and there's like a finite amount of them. And obviously, because the first Christmas of Anime Spirits, it's like I bet not too many people have the stuff from that. I don't know. I'm not really sure how much stuff people have.
Yeah. Because the first Christmas update was really early into the game. Because the game dropped November, and then
it was like November 17th. It was something like that. It dropped.
And then like the very next month, you guys dropped a Christmas update.
Yeah, and we made everything like snow on the islands. I think I'm pretty sure we did, didn't we? We used to have we had snow.
Gonna have snow in space?
Maybe there will be snow there.
New snow space island, so we actually have a reason to go there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like he was really wanted to add like the space update Takuma did, but then it's like he's not really done anything with it. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Well,
like a boss arena that we have in C1 in that place. Like have like certain like see-through bosses.
Well, I think since we are approaching the 30-minute mark, I'd say we say our closings to the interview. Is there anything else you would like to add on before we end the interview?
Not really much. I'd say watch out for the new Tackleman games coming, and also mine.
Buy all the bundles. Cop.
Yeah, true. I think we're gonna drop a new game within the next, well, before the end of the year or like early next year. There'll be a new game coming.
All right.
My bow game is hopefully gonna drop around then too. But it depends because I'm solo on that almost.
More videos for me.
And then the tower defense one, that's like just started to get worked on. We got all assets, but like scripting wise, that's just starting to get worked on. So
I'm actually very hyped for the tower defense.
I was thinking of like having ways where you could get rewards from being like an Anime Spirits player or something, but we have to like look into that and stuff, like just some cool things we can do cross game. But yeah, that one is, I don't know, that's gonna take some time because we have to start scripting all of it. But I think it's just about starting to be scripted.
All right. So once you guys get more games, are you still gonna try to stick to the 2 updates a week schedule for Anime Spirits?
I think probably, yeah, at least with the first game that's coming out, because that's a type of game that doesn't require like
much updates.
Yeah, it should be fine with that. Because I'm already working on this at the same time and still doing 2 updates a week. And that's me making the whole game, so yeah, it's probably maybe like it would probably at least still be an update a week, I would have thought, but I wouldn't think it would slow down too much.
Well, I'd say we've come to the end of the interview.
Yeah, true.
Well, thank you, Harry, for so much for actually coming on to the interview during your very busy schedule.
Yeah, it's fine. It was a good time anyway. Got to answer some random questions.
All right. Well, hope you have a good day.
You too.
See ya.
See ya.